Hello and good morning, and welcome to the first vlog that's been on my channel in a while. I'm walking up to work. I'm a little bit late, but thankfully I work for a company that's not too mean and don't really say anything, but traffic was an absolute nightmare. So yeah, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It's not bad. But I'm just walking up along the stray and it's really pretty, so I'll show you. All the leaves are coming down now. The sun is out and there's a bit of a mist. Just very nice morning. The temperature's dropped now. It's only about 2 degrees outside this week. It's a lot colder than last week, but it feels like winter and I quite like it. I'm in the festive spirit. Haven't done anything Christmassy yet besides a bit of shopping. But yeah, I haven't filmed a vlog since my birthday and I wanted to film something, so I don't know if this will just be today or through the course of the week. But I will be filming this weekend because I'm going to Edinburgh, so you'll see that next weekend. And the weekend after, my friends are coming up to York for the weekend, some of my uni friends, to go to the Christmas markets, so I'll be filming that. And then the weekend after that is the Hitchin meetup, so there is stuff coming up. But yeah, it's just been difficult recently with being at work and not having much time, and there's been other stuff going on in my personal life, nothing bad, but stuff that's been occupying my time. So yeah, I just thought I wanted to film something, so I will take you along with me. Hopefully go out for a nice walk at lunchtime and show you Valley Gardens, but we'll see what happens. On another note, I am not feeling 100%. I'm on a course of medication at the moment. Not for anything particularly bad. It's only a week's course. Excuse the background noise. But yeah, basically, I have to take it first thing in the morning and then last thing on the night, because I've got to be spaced out throughout the day. But this is all completely my own fault, right? I'm about to say this. I'm not asking for sympathy, it's all my own fault. I don't get up till the very last minute. And these tablets knock you sick if you have them on a fully empty stomach. So really, I should be having some breakfast before I leave the house in the morning, but I'm not, because I don't leave myself enough time. So I'm having to like neck a load of water to have these tablets. Yesterday morning, I did not have nearly enough water. I realised this because the whole way to work, I genuinely thought that I was going to vomit everywhere. Sorry if that's TMI. It was awful, genuinely awful. I was kind of like, oh, because I started to feel it before I got in the car. I was like, oh, do I not go to work? Am I ill? And I kind of realised, no, it's because you haven't eaten, that you haven't had the meds. So anyway, this morning I had a full pint of water and I still feel a little bit, but certainly a lot better than yesterday. So I've learnt my lesson with that. Yeah, it wasn't particularly pleasant. I'm trying to think what's going on that I can tell you about. I told you what my plans are, but other than that, nothing too exciting. So, I've just got in the lift. I've got my sheepskin jacket on for the first time this year because of the coldness, with my gloves stuffed in the pockets. Say sheepskin, it's actually different sheets of plastic material stitched together. It's not real. But then again, I don't think I'd really want a real one. And this is very snuggly and warm. But yeah, time to start work. Hello again, so it's later on now. It's about 1 o'clock, and I'm out on my lunch. I went to M&S and got a ready meal, and ate that back at the office, which I didn't show you because I'm not filming in the office. A, it's awkward, and B, all the work we do is mainly confidential, so there's no point risking it because everyone will be like, excuse me, why are you filming? You can't put that on the internet. So yeah, I didn't show that, but I've now come out for a walk. I'm walking on the Stray. The Stray is a big parkland that wraps around the sort of underbelly of Harrogate town centre, and this is the first time I've walked around this bit of it. I'm going to do the whole lap today, which I don't usually do. Quite often I'll go to Valley Gardens, but today I don't have enough time. If I want to go to Valley Gardens, I kind of need to pick up a meal deal on my way and eat it there. But yes, 1 second there's a car and I need to cross over. The car was very polite and stopped for me. However, the cyclist didn't, and I almost got run over, so that was fun. Shame I wasn't recording because you would have a good laugh at that. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna have a walk around here and I will be walking past my car. So if I can move it so that I'm parked closer to work, I will do, because I'm lazy. But also, why not? If I'm walking up to it anyway, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I'll take some clips for you because it's really pretty. Remembered as well, I didn't tell you, today's been quite a good day because I've had my PC replaced at work. I was having quite a lot of issues with it because it had a really small hard drive, like 128 gigabytes, which for what we do is absolutely tiny because the models that we work with are so data intensive that it's just not up to scratch. I mean, don't get me wrong, all our work is stored on a server because I don't know how many terabytes of data there is, but you need a decent sized hard drive just to house all the software and also give you temporary space whilst you're working within the model. And I had 20 megabytes of available space. So now I've got a 500 gig PC with about 350 gigabytes of available space, so that's great. And new screens as well, because one of my screens had a big scratch in it and some dead pixels, which was really throwing me off because we work with really fine detailed drawings, and I was always thinking that there were lines there that there weren't actually, it was just a scratch. I mean, that screen is so old, it had the VGA input, you know, the one that you plug in and you had to screw little screws in to get it to connect. So that screen must be about 15 years old. The other one wasn't as bad, the other one was a lot more recent. But anyway, now I've got 2 brand new ones and they are much crisper, which helps with seeing what you're doing. It's not good for the eyes having to squint at a screen because you can't tell what's there and what's not. But I'm just approaching the roundabout now, so I'm going to stop talking because I need to pay attention so that I don't get run over, almost, again, like the cyclist. Apart from this will be worse because there is a lot of traffic. This weather is absolutely glorious. It's cold, but it's dry, and that's what matters to me. if it's wet, I don't care whether it's warm or cold because it's not very pleasant. But it's really crisp out, and it's nice because I can wear a big thick jacket and not overheat. I feel very lucky to work in Harrogate just because there's so much green space and it's so pleasant to be around, even at this time of year when there's no leaves left on the trees, they're all on the ground and getting squishy. It just is still so beautiful, and the architecture is beautiful as well. Oh, there's a squirrel. One second. You can see it just in the tree there. That dot. It was running right in front of my feet, but it got to me and ran up the tree, so it's difficult to show you. Oh, there's one running across there on the path, if you can see that over there. Oh, and a pigeon. I mean, they're grey squirrels, so they're annoying because they killed off the red squirrel population, but they're still pretty cute all the same. But yeah, I think I was saying that Harrogate's a nice place to be. It's nice that even in, I guess what I'm saying is it's nice that even in the colder months I've got somewhere to come and walk around, and I'm not trapped in some big city with little green space that would feel quite claustrophobic. I'd be more tempted to stay in the office, because I know that getting out of the office on lunchtime does me good, because being sat in a chair in front of a screen for 8 hours doesn't really do anyone any good. And it's good to give the eyes a rest from a screen, although ironic given that I'm looking at one right now while I'm talking to you. But yeah, it's funny, this it's quite nice being out here because there's not many people, so I don't feel quite as awkward filming in public, whereas through town especially, and even Valley Gardens, it's a bit busier, so it's I feel a bit awkward. But yeah, I'm coming up to a nice bandstand now, so I'll show you that. So I'm just walking up over a bridge, over the railway tracks, and I'll show you in a second, because you should be able to see work. And almost there. 1 second. You can see behind me there's a tower block there. That's work on the top floor. I'll zoom for you. There she is. But yeah, we get a view straight down the train tracks from our office window, all the way out through Harrogate. So I'm just walking back over to my car now to see if I can move it a bit further up in that direction, closer to work. So I managed to move my car about 150 to 200 meters closer, so that's good. Oh my god, let me flip the camera and show you this. Person has got parallel parking confused with perpendicular, clearly. Name and shame. How's that person supposed to get out? I suppose they've got space to reverse, but that's appalling. Thing is, because it's not yellow lines down here, that person parks like that quite often. They never get ticketed because no one comes down here. I find that really frustrating because they're ruining the grass and everyone else parks parallel. Anyway, walking back up to work now, but I'm not going to show you because you will have seen from this morning what that looks like. Instead, I'm going to eat my Kinder Bueno and enjoy the last few minutes of my break. So I'll speak to you later. I'm sick of seeing everyone putting their blooming names on Urban Dictionary. I've no idea. I don't really want to know either. It's probably not something very nice. So it's now pitch black outside. You can see the lights within the office on the top floor. I just left work. It is 5 o'clock. Walking back to the car, and I think I'm going to stop off at the local shopping centre on my route home, because it is on the route home, and it's the place that I actually used to work when I worked at Ralph. Just because I'm gonna get a few more bits for Christmas. I thought if I go one night after work, it'll be a lot quieter than if I try tackling it on a weekend, especially since my weekends are full at the moment. But yeah, I'll show you the view the lights on, because there's some quite pretty fairy lights here. Hello again, merry people of YouTube. I am now home. I didn't film at the shopping centre, mainly because I just forgot, I guess. It wasn't that busy, and also I was just wandering around and, I don't know, just didn't do it. I went back into Ralph, saw a lot of my old colleagues, and had a catch up with them, which was nice. And I went around and got a few bits, so I thought that I would just quickly show you, because I don't think that the people, well, the only person it's really for is my dad, and I know that he doesn't watch this, but Dad, if you are for whatever reason watching this, turn it off now. Let me, where can Ashley Paper and Twine's going to tell me off for this, but where can I prop you up? I think you're going to be nestled in the Monstera. No. Wait, can you go there? This is where I had you balanced when I did the introduction to my first ever video, which was the walking tour around York. Which, if you haven't seen, I watched it back the other day and I was actually quite proud of myself, because I thought for the first ever video that I'd filmed, it wasn't as awkward as I thought it would have been. And I can't believe that I had the guts to take my phone out in public and film. I think it helped though that we were in the middle of lockdown and there weren't many people around. Anyway, yeah, that's the first video on my channel. Well, the first video that you can see on my channel. There are some other videos. It's not vlog videos. It's where what I used to do was when my phone was getting full on storage, I'd upload my videos to YouTube on private and delete them off my phone. And now I've just got a load of random videos from when I was about 14, like of random crap that I don't need, just on YouTube in the background for me to watch if I want to, but I never do. And to be fair, one of my uni projects from first year is on there, which is atrocious. It's funnily atrocious. And maybe I'll make that public just so that you can have a laugh at it if you ever want to have a look. Don't know. Anyway, let me show you what I got. So yeah, for my dad, like I said. Oh yeah, you can actually see me as well. He needed a new fleece. His fleece has got holes in it from where he's been welding, and the hot sparks have actually melted the fleece. He only wears it around the house or to do DIY in, but I thought there's no harm in having a new one. And because it's Black Friday week, it was half price from £30 down to 15, and it is in it's like a blue colour, but the lighting means that you can't really tell. Is that any better? I'm not sure this is going to work, but yeah, it's like a navy colour. It looks black, it's navy. I don't know what else to tell you. Size large, and yes, 30 reduced to 14.99. So that'll be good, and it's quite a thin fleece, which is good because my dad is an extremely warm person. And he would overheat if it was any thicker. Also to go in his stocking, I stopped by the works and picked him up a 2022 A5 page, week a page a week diary for the princely sum of £2. Now he's working from home, he's using a diary. If you saw a light come on, I've got my lights hooked up to Alexa. Don't want to say it too loud because she'll overhear me. Like she's not listening anyway. Anyway, yeah, I've got them hooked up to that, and when I come in, I say, turn the lights on. And I've got the main light here, and then on the other side of my bed, I've got a salt lamp on one side, and at this side is my actual bedside light. and for whatever reason, it can take it up to 5 or 10 minutes to just miraculously suddenly turn on. These two come on instantly. Yeah, not sure why that is, but it's funny. It gives me a little surprise every now and then. Anyway, I went to Walton Brown, and basically my mum didn't want to do stockings this year, but I did, so I said I'll do them myself. And to go in mine, they had these deodorant sticks on offer, and it's in a scent that I really like that unfortunately they are discontinuing, called Bashukan. So I picked that up to go in my stocking. That was on clearance for £5. And then for £25 I got this bag that matches my jumper, kind of. And I'm not going to get them all out, but it's got 10 of these miniature shower gels in, which are in the scent jasmine and sunrose, and 20 of these fiery pink pepper little shower gels. Let me see if that'll focus. There we go. That's better. And I picked these up because for Walton Brown it's a really good price. And I think the plan is gift a few, keep a few, and probably sell a few, because 30 miniature shower gels I do not need, but they were a good price, and I thought they will come in handy for gifts for me and to sell. And the last place I went was to Rituals, and this I think is going to be all for me, because they had my favourite scenting, which I got in a... which box was it? One of those subscription boxes that I used to get. I don't think I've ever shown one on here. I don't get them anymore. Is it Beauty Bay? I think it's Beauty Bay subscription box. And it had in a small, much smaller version of this, which is this Ritual of Ayurveda. And it is Indian rose and sweet almond oil, and this is the nurturing shower oil, and I really like this product. It's an oil consistency, as you might be able to guess, but it lathers when you add water to it. So what I really like to do is put it on my body dry, sort of rub it in as though you're massaging an oil in, and when you get under the water it all like foams up and you can like wash it off. And I got 2 of these because they were on offer, reduced from £12 to £6 each. And whilst I was in there, I spotted that they had it in candle form. It comes in this nice box, and it's a decent sized candle. Look, it's got one of those fancy boxes that folds down. Anyway, in a lovely ribbed glass jar. So yeah, as you can see, it's yay big, so it's a decent size. And this was reduced from £13 to £10. Just a single wick, but it smells gorgeous. And this is the one thing that I don't know if I'm going to keep it for myself or if I'm going to gift it to someone else. But if it is for someone else, I might gift it to someone that I see a lot of, so that I can smell it myself when it's lit, because it is gorgeous, and it was the last one they had on the shelves. So I felt lucky to pick it up. That's the kind of thing, that's the one thing that's making me wonder whether to keep it for myself or not. Because if it was the last one, if I'm not getting any more in, I don't know, I think I'd be a bit disappointed, because I'd quite like one for myself. And whilst I was in there, because I gave them my email address, I got a shower foam from them, which is the Ritual of Samurai. Sorry, it's front to back on my phone screen, so I can't read it. But yeah, just a little shower foam. I've had a smell of it, and to be honest, it smells a bit like shaving foam. It's not shaving foam, it is shower foam. At first I thought, oh, it must be shaving foam. It's not like shower foam, it smells like men's shaving foam. I will use it, but I don't love it. It's kind of neither here nor there. It's not a bad smell, but it's not a great smell either. She said, do you want the men's one or the women's one? And I immediately just went, oh, I'll have the men's. And this is gender norms getting to me, because I think really I would have preferred the women's one. I use women's deodorant. I think I've said this before. My favourite deodorants are the Dove ones. I hate the smell of men's deodorant. It chokes you. Right Guard. What are the other ones? Mitchum. Just awful stuff. Takes me back to being in a bloody locker room at school and all the boys spraying it and gets stuck in the back of your throat, that stuff does. Anyway, I also picked up some slippers for my nan. You will have seen in my Christmas haul that I got some Christmas slippers, but she wanted some sort of everyday slippers because hers are a bit tight. Her feet are swelling up quite a lot because she's... Sorry, I'm trying to take my boots off while talking to you. She's sat down for most of the day now, so her feet swell a bit, and the ones she's got are too tight. So I got her some new ones, and bless her, you have never seen anyone so happy to have a pair of slippers. So yeah, she was very pleased with them. And I brought a McDonald's in for tea for me and my mum. We had that. And now it is 9:15, and I'm going to go and quickly get in the shower before I'm a Celebrity starts at 9 o'clock. And I've been filming for almost 11 minutes. So yes, maybe I'll speak to you later, or maybe I'll speak to you tomorrow, because tomorrow I'd quite like to go to Valley Gardens and show you around there. Good morning on Wednesday. I'm not sure what the audio is going to be like, because I've got my earphones in and I don't know if it's using the mic on them or the phone. But I'm just walking up to work. I am on time this morning. Actually, time to stop and get my Wednesday morning coffee, which I usually do. Since it's hump day, there's a little chocolate. Hello, so it is now Thursday, but as you can tell from the lighting and my attire, it's Thursday evening. I had intended to go to Valley Gardens at lunchtime today to show you around. However, I forgot that at the moment on Thursdays we are having CPD, which stands for Continued Professional Development. So basically it's a course. You can either on all different subjects, but the one we're doing at the moment is health and safety. It is quite boring, but it is relevant. If you don't want to get sued, basically, when something goes wrong. Anyway, so yeah, that didn't happen, and so I am instead filming now. Mainly to end the video, I am surrounded by chaos that I need to sort out, and I need to pack for Edinburgh because I am going tomorrow morning, and so that's why I'm going to end this here, because that's going to be a whole vlog in itself. So yes, I've got a lot to do. Let me quickly turn you around and show you. So I'm sat on the sofa. Next to me is a pile of stuff for the charity shop. On my mum's chair is a pile of coats to go back in the wardrobe. Down there are my work bag and my hold all. They need emptying. All that is Christmas shopping that needs to be put away somewhere. And then I've got a pile of clothes on there that need putting away. The rest of the stuff is not mine, but this all is. So I'm going to sort that out. So yeah, I might treat you to just a cheeky little time lapse because I haven't done one of those in ages. I'll put that at the end. So I will say goodbye now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon with a video of me in Edinburgh with my friends Lily and Holly. Have a great day, and I will see you again very soon.